up.
Are we live?
What's up, everyone?
Making sure that it is live and direct right here. Once again, what up, everybody? Checking out Swissbeatbox right here on YouTube. We are doing a live stream right now, and you can kind of remember this tune from the first time. We'll be coming up with a new one very, very soon. But you know what time it is? It is now time to go and kick off the Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition. Give it up. Let's go. Today we're going to be meeting with all the contestants as well as our SBX team members, most of our judges, although one of them has not been able to make it due to traveling. But ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following on to anybody's feed, you guys now know there is a brand new loop station in the works. There is one of 12 given out. All these are prototypes, but it's the RC-505 Mark II. Let's go. The world of looping just got expanded. Definitely going to be new ideas coming up with it. I hear a lot of great things about the machine, so I'm excited to talk to the loopers that got to use it and get their take on some of the best features about it, maybe their favorite effects, things that they can go and work on, because I know there's now not 3, but there's 4 different effects on the input and the output. There's a bunch of new effects as well that are going to be in it, so I'm excited to go and hear what they have as feedback. And it's not going to be out until the end of the 4th quarter, I do believe, of this year, because they're just making sure that when it comes out to sale for the general public, it's going to be the best machine possible. So right now, once again, we are here talking about the Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition, representing with that RC-505 Mark II Loop Station. Let's go.
Hey.
And before we start off, once again, big shoutouts to Boss, big shoutouts to Roland. Thank you for being a part of this, making sure that we can have this Kickback Battle as the sponsors, as well as DPA Microphones, who sponsored the microphones, and also we got V-Moda in it, making sure that you got the best headphones on. I see a few of our friends are wearing them in the stream right here, so it's good to go and see that, as well as Fortis Watches, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a new timekeeper that we have, brand new sponsor, and I'm expecting big things out of them. I got to go and have one of their watches on my wrist right now, making sure that I keep time every time when I go and say time. So we're going to get this thing started off, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our sponsors, but let's introduce our guest today. First and foremost, the man behind SBX. You already know what it is, my friend and yours from around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Paponi.
Yeah. Thank you, Scott, for this. It means a lot. I'm excited for this second Kickback edition, the loops, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna do more of those. But this one is definitely a little revolution. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. And thank you, everybody, for being here tonight.
Absolutely. Paponi, thank you for joining us, and it's always good, as you said, the first Kickback Battle. It's all live on YouTube if you guys want to go and check it out. Amazing, amazing quality, and big up to D-Lo for taking that, but there's amazing rounds throughout. So we're going to be going into, also joined with us, you can see him on the camera there. I'll go and do a little 2-on-1 there, 2-in-1. They got the 2 people sitting in the same room there, but first and foremost, man behind the sound here, behind this track you're hearing currently, does all the audio mastering, head of sound at SBX. He's currently just started doing some streaming, so make sure that you guys go and check him out if you want to go watch some games being streamed live. But give it up for Sinjo, and whoever's tapping, put that on silent, please.
Oh, that was me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Pull up.
What are you saying, Sinjo?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to be here. This last week has been a roller coaster. Working on the video for the teaser release that you guys got to see the other day. It's been super exciting, super nerve-wracking. This is one of the biggest things we've ever got to work on, so big shout out to Boss for having us here. And I want to say a massive thank you to all the artists here and the judges for working with us together. It's been a whole process. Working with this prototype, obviously, it's not a final product, so it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but we're getting some real progress here, and it's super exciting times.
Absolutely, man. We had a few discussions this week as well, and I'm looking forward to going and seeing what you get to go and mix and master from these gentlemen who are going to be in this battle. So it's going to be some fire.
You guys aren't ready, man. I've got the seeding rounds. You guys are not ready. It kicks off on Sunday, so
absolutely.
Who will be the first one?
So the first
Who's the first one on the new thing?
First one is Mirza.
I should have made a guess round for chat, but it's okay.
Now, I didn't want to jump the gun on this, but while we're here talking about it, I've been discussing this with Sin as well. I know a lot of people are asking this question. Sin dropped out in the early days of the competition. As I said before, this has been a process with the prototype. We've been working on issues, has been basically beta testing this before it comes out at the end of the year. And due to the fact that Sin was so busy with the other battles as well, he didn't have the time to do the beta testing and had working out the issues with the new looper while we're going through this process. So he dropped out early. Obviously, at the time, we were not allowed to talk about it because the new device wasn't released, but that's the reason why Mirza has stepped in as the 9th wildcard rank. He comes into the competition because Sin dropped out. So I want to say a big shout out to Sin. Thanks for being patient with the announcement, because obviously for him it's frustrating not being able to talk about the reason why he dropped out. And I want to say thank you to Mirza for jumping into the competition. Just so I've seen some comments saying, oh, it's not fair because Mirza didn't get it. It was the first day. So Mirza got the looper pretty much around the same time that everyone did. So it's all been around the same time that the guys have had practice on there. Anyway, thanks for the intro, Scotty. Sorry for that little rant. Back to you, bro. Back to Scott Jackson, everyone.
No problem, brother. That's a good breakdown, and it's again starting on Sunday, August 8th is when we're going to be kicking off all the seeding rounds, and there'll be new videos coming out with this consecutively, and we're going to be going through that list as well. But I'm very excited to go and see these videos and see what these gentlemen have been able to go and actually do with this new machine, and very excited once again. I say that too much, but I always am. Joined up with Sinjo there in his room because they're both in Poland currently doing some work for SBX. We have one of our judges, ladies and gentlemen, you already know him, keeping it strange himself. Make sure that you go and check out. He has all sorts of music that he's been putting out, so make sure you go and check out the Spotify, and if you want lessons, also hit him up, and we'll be getting his comments on the new machine as well. But give it up for Inkie!
Yo, hello guys.
Bang, 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 bang.
Nice to see you here. Like, hi.
Well, you seem proper excited, my friend, so it's good to have you here and one of the judges. You're going to have a tough job throughout this process as well, trying to figure out, in your opinion, who's going to be moving on. So you have a tough job, but somebody's got to go and do it, and it's good to have someone at the top of the list to go and do that. So once again, Inkie in the building here. Also on the judging panel, your world champion, your GBB champion, ladies and gentlemen, multiple time, just killing it always. Make sure that you go and check out on his YouTube channel. Just put out Bully or Bull. I want to make sure that I say that correctly, but check out the new video. Bull. All right. my silly English accent there, comes through sometimes. But once again, go and check that out. It's on his YouTube now. But give it up for Saro.
Hey,
yo. Hello.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm the same hotel as Inkie and Sinjo.
it's supposed to be a secret.
Oh, sorry.
We had a whole plan going on, man. Damn it.
Okay. That's fine.
Everyone knows we do stories all the time.
No, that's not the reason. We wanted to have Inkie teleport to all the different locations.
You could still do that.
My bad.
Everyone forget what he just said.
Yeah, don't remember that. But that's, ladies and gentlemen, Saro representing as one of the judges, and we could not be joined today though by another GBB winner representing with Barrywham. I know he's not here, but still give it up for Rythmind. He's going to be the judge as well, rounding off that judging panel.
Hello, guys.
Hey, they sound exactly the same, so it's perfect.
Hey now. So once again, we have our 3 judges. We have our SBX team, but now let's go and get into our contestants right here. First, I'm going to go introduce just the list that I made up here. We got UK champ, GBB online champ. You already know what it is. I'm excited very much to go and see what he created, just like every one of these gentlemen. I'll stop saying that because I'll always repeat myself, but give it up for Frosty.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, not so bad.
Well, that sounds pretty
Excited
good.
to talk about the new gear.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be very cool to get your perspectives as well as all the rest of your competitors being able to go and touch on the new machine. Joined as well, we have top 4 finisher in the World Online Champs 2020. Make sure that you go and check out his YouTube channel. He just put out How I Made Keep On Singing, which was his wild card for the Online World Beatbox Championships. But give it up for Josh O. I think he's muted, but I'm going to still ask, how you doing?
Hello. I am doing well. It's great to see everyone here. I can't wait for the stream. It's going to be a good one.
Absolutely, brother. Good to have you on here. We are now also joined by Czech Loopstation champion. Make sure you check out his winning GBB wildcard that he has on his YouTube currently. Give it up for MH.
Hello guys.
You doing good, brother?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Fantastic. Look all the fabulous people I get to go and hang out with for the next little while here, talking about some new material and an exciting new battle that's coming out. So
It's really
always
great.
good. But we have MH as well as representing. He's been crushing the online game. I've been seeing him a lot. I saw him at Bad Meal where he took 3rd place and definitely been crushing it very, very hard. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to be offering right now. I love his background. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for PSN.
Fala aí, galera, beleza? What's up, guys?
Tamo juntos.
You're hearing me, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
you.
you, brother.
Okay,
Representing,
I just taught
representing.
some Portuguese over there.
Representing, man. I can count some languages, but that's pretty much as far as I go for now. So, PSN, ladies and gentlemen. Also repping for French champ Squid. Man's been smashing it up for a long time, and very much looking forward to what he created as well. Give it up for Robin.
Wesh ma gueule, comment ça va? Tu vas bien?
Oui? Bien?
Parfait. I'm very good. Thank you.
So-
Thank you.
It's good to have you on here. We also have, make sure that you guys go and check out every time I introduce him, but check out 7 Seconds Into the Future, his band. They've been putting out new music and more stuff's coming out all the time. He's been live streaming a lot, as well as getting prepared for many battles coming up, including this Kickback Battle. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Christoph.
Hey, hello guys.
Coming at you live and direct right here. To round off our opponents, I'm going to go and make sure that he's already been introduced, I believe. No, Sinjo did the introduction and explained the situation, and he's going to be having the first shout out when it comes to it. We got the 2-time Vice French Loop champion, as well as the Vice Florida Beatbox champion when it comes to Loopstation Edition. Give it up for Mirza.
Yo.
What's up?
Not much. Good to see you and hear you, brother. It's good to have him on.
me too.
Absolutely. And rounding off our last member of the top 8 when it comes to this battle, the Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition RC-505 Mark II, we have Dutch champ, Baltic Coast champ. He's been killing it. I've had a couple of these gentlemen on the podcast, and he has a very interesting story, so make sure that you go and support him. But give it up for KBA, who's currently muted, possibly.
I am muted, but now I'm unmuted, and I want to
Hey,
say
now.
that you're doing well, and I hope you're doing well too.
I'm always doing well, my friend. I love it. Got a bunch of love going around right now, but we're going to go and start this off. So we met our competitors, judges, know our sponsors, and just so you guys know, at the end of this battle, because we're going to be having all these coming out from the seeding rounds going August 15th, August 8th through 15th is the seeding rounds. The quarterfinals will be figured out August 23rd to September 18th. The semifinals September 20th to October 3rd, and the finals go October 11th to October 17th, just before GBB actually comes live and direct in Poland. So we'll be finishing off this battle as that's going to be going on. But make sure that you guys, everybody knows that there's a lot up for stakes because there's some great prizes to be won. I might be wrong on this because I have my notes right here, but I know all the wildcard members, that everybody who won here received the new RC-505 mkII edition, which is the prototype, but they will be getting the actual version of it when this thing's all done, as well as a pair of V-Moda M100 headphones, and of course the DPA 2028 microphone. So big ups to all those winners that are going to be going on in the prizes, as well as for second place, we got $1,000 US dollars cash money right there for whoever's the vice champion. And if you come in first place, you're going home with, or being sent rather, $2,000 US in prize money, as well as this right here. Once again, this watch right here representing, we have the Fortis Flieger F33 Triple GMT. It's worth a good chunk of change, but it's a great watch, and it's definitely a timepiece. Robin showing that he could use a watch in one of those hands, making sure that he can go and get it on. So is Frosty. A lot of people are missing watches, and this is a watch that you want to go and get on your wrist. So big ups to Fortis as well.
Hey.
So you guys know what's up for stake. You know the timeline of when things are coming out, but let's get into this conversation. I'm gonna go and stop that intro music and start it up, letting Poponi go ahead and say something here.
Very, very quick. Yeah, I just want to very, very quickly. This is important for me. I want to give a quick shout out to Hideful, my bratan from Russia. Thank you so much for setting up all our live streams. I think this is number 30 that we're doing, and you always hear smashing it out. So everybody give a round of applause for Hideful, who is doing all our live streams, making sure the internet connection is good. Big shout out to Scott Jackson for killing it, but I really want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you, Boss, for making something incredible happen. This is definitely really outstanding for us. We're not used to this kind of conditions, so it really means a lot. I want to also thank Fortis. I'm from Switzerland. This is a Swiss product. If you know what Switzerland is about, it's always about timing and with the timer in the past. So we're really trying to, balance this somehow back. So I'm very, very grateful. These are very kind people, and they're giving away a watch, and they're our official timekeeper. So now it's our duty that we're not making any mistakes here, and it's not going to happen. I promise you that. And in the end, I want to also say thank you, everybody that is tuning in tonight or today, wherever you are from around the world. Welcome. I want to welcome also all the members that are watching today. You can always become a member. Costs you $1 per month, $12 a year. Give us some support, show us some love. But other than that, enjoy the show, and thank you so much, and I hope you will enjoy the SBX Kickback Battle.
Absolutely, Poponi, with that good shout out there. And every time, big ups to Hideful. Man's a monster on the streaming, always there representing. But yeah, first and foremost, I just want to go and kick off. I'm going to go around the table and ask first impressions and maybe favorite effects, the favorite new features of the MK2, because I know there's a lot of new features and a lot of stuff to talk about, so I kind of just want to go and I'm going to actually throw this over to Sinjo, because he's been working a lot with a lot of different loopers, obviously, and having a lot of discussions. So in your opinion, can you just kind of break down what you would like or what you really enjoy about the new product and your favorite effects? Because I saw a story on Inkie's thing where he said that a new looper is inbound and saw you working the machine. So what do you like about the machine, and what are some new characteristics that really stand out to you?
Honestly, we've been beta testing this for the last couple of months, as it is a prototype. We're unofficial beta testers, I should say. I would actually hand this over to Inkie, because he's been assisting me on this. I'm not a looper. He is one of the best loopers, and he's been diving deep on it with all of these guys, to be honest. But he's really been giving me a great hand with this process. So big ups to you, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know. I've personally, in my personal experience, I liked a lot the new vocoder, manual vocoder, where you can play with your keyboard or controller, giving the notes to your voice, and it's just playing with your voice, and you can choose the different types of waveforms. It's really, really cool. And also not like effect, but the feature where you can program buttons, like you have the effects button and track button, and you have 2 layers of buttons. So basically you have 4 buttons per track, which are fully customizable, and you can program all parameters like mute microphone, instant reverse, instant half time, double time, or even, half time, double time, master tempo. So pretty anything you can assign to them. It's really, really amazing.
I told you he's the right one to talk to.
Hey, absolutely right. I just thought I'd go and give you the opportunity first, but I know that some of the features are looking pretty crazy. Does anybody have one they can go and put on the screen so people could see it? Does anybody have an MK2 right beside them, possibly Frosty was lifting it up?
I don't think they let them fire out of their sights since they got it, to be honest.
Yeah, you got to sleep with them in the bed.
I saw Robin's been having a great time with his.
Oh, there we go.
Playing poker, having dates with wine, going to bed. So romantic.
Got to treat your looper right.
Yeah.
Let's go over to Saro next. Again, we'll start with the judges and then go through participants. But Saro, what do you enjoy about the new machine and new features and just overall feeling of using it and having some experience with it?
Yeah, I think what I like so much in the new machine, it's we can do some different banks like A, B, C, D, and and this is really good. And also you have ABCD for effects too, and also the new effects on this machine is really are really interesting. Really, he laughing of me.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, when I'm streaming, my English gone. I don't know why.
Oh, not a problem, man. Your English, your English is much better than my French, so don't feel ways. I'm happy that you're trying. Could you say what's your favorite new effects? Is there one that sticks out? Your favorite?
Yeah, I think the transpose is my new, because the transpose we had the transpose on the RC-505, but we can do some new things with the transpose on this new loop station. And also the host bot is really interesting to do a good melody.
Very cool, man. Again, it's going to be interesting to see how people use it, and very cool to go and see. I know that there's RC-505 Mark II. There is a website that you guys can go and check out some of the new features if you go and check out on Roland. So make sure you look that up if you want to go and read through some of the new stuff that's out there on it. I'm going to go offered now. Let's go through the competitors that had the opportunity to work with said machine. One of 12 that are floating out there in the world, all given to you guys to go and use. So very, very special times here. But let's start off with so I've heard you've taken it on dates and gambled with it, but Robin, you go ahead and tell me more about your experience with the RC-505 Mark II.
Yeah, of course. First of all, it was every one of us will want to do this, but I want to thank Swissbeatbox for this incredible opportunity. Like we were qualified for the kickback, and
welcome.
And then Peponi and Sinjo called us one by one just to give us the good news, and it was like for us loopers one of the best days in our life. I don't know.
But wait, on the stream before you said like you heard something about it, and I was like, oh, how does he know?
No, I didn't know anything. And I received the loop, and I found it harder than the 505 because it was like the 505 had these limits after so many years, but finally no, after I saw like PSN wildcards and everything. But with the new machine, it's like more difficult because there is more buttons, more possibilities. It's like a rebirth or something. And I really like it because new possibilities, and every different style we'll find is a perfect way on this new machine. And yeah, a lot of work. And my favorite effect on this new loop station is for now, it's the harmonizer. We have now the possibility to like sing a note, and there is another note, and you can choose this note, and you can move this note. So not for saving time, it's just a new texture, very interesting, and I love this effect for now. Yeah.
That sounds super dope, man. I'm looking forward to see what you go and put that on with your rounds as well. Let's go over to Josh O, man. Josh O, you have one repping for that US. Let me go and get your take on the new looper and your experience with it.
Before Josh starts, I think you were the first one that received it, right, Josh?
I was, yeah. I believe I was the first one to get it out of all of us.
First beatboxer to hold it in your hands. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, like it arrived at my door, and then I was in the group chat, I'm like, it's here, guys, it's here. And we were all going crazy. So basically that day I just locked myself in my room for like 3 hours, just trying to discover all the new things within it. Yeah, first impressions. I noticed that I guess is it okay if like hold it, like show stuff?
Absolutely, yeah. Encouraged.
Yeah, so one thing that I did notice is there's this new edit button that you may have seen, and that is part of what you use to like switch effects, and it's different from like doing it with the Mark I. So I know for me, like with muscle memory specifically, like when I try to like switch effects, it just wouldn't work because it's a different way of doing it. But yeah, eventually I did. I did like get used to it. Overall, it is like a really good machine, I would say, specifically for like one device loopers like me. It's really good with like the customizability. Like obviously, like I don't have a second device, so like I'm not used to all these like new features and like buttons. And it is like very customizable. Like the FX buttons, the track buttons, you can pretty much assign them to do anything you want, really. And that comes like in so much handy in like building up tracks. You can do like super fast. As far as effects, like my favorite effect, probably I have to go with Robin on this one, the Harmonizer. Just with like my style, I do like to use vocals and like building chords with that. So being able to use the Harmonizer effect to save time and basically build that up really fast comes in handy. So
I'm glad that
that's
you've
why I
had
did
it.
like.
Yeah, I'm glad you've had a good experience with it so far, and it's gonna be dope to see your rounds that you've used it on. Frosty, same question, brother. Overall experience, feedback, and favorite effects on the new Mark II.
Once you unmute, we hear you, bro.
You know.
Hello. Yeah, it was really exciting when it arrived because like we heard about the looper. None of us actually, I don't think any of us knew what it looked like before it arrived either. So that was really exciting. And I would say like the new effects, like my favorite effects is probably like Inkie said, actually probably the MIDI notes to vocoder oscillator is really cool because you can just play any notes through a keyboard or anything. And also just the normal vocoder is kind of upgraded because on the old Loopstation, you could only vocode tracks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But on this, you can vocode an instrument input. Like you could play a guitar and you could sing through the guitar, you know? Which is really cool, I think.
So
Yeah.
we can use the guitar for the kickback?
No.
But in live performances, I
saw how excited you got, Robin, just for a second.
Yes, but for, again, performances in the future, you can definitely do that. And I noticed, too, when I saw a couple pictures of it, and Sinja was running me through some of the stuff, the inputs and the amount of inputs in the back are apparently just expanded like crazy. So it's pretty cool to go and see how much you're going to be able to do with said machine. Let's go over to PSN. Same question, man. Favorite part, favorite effects, and overall feeling of how your experience was using the new Mark II.
So first of all, with those 2 first months with the prototype, I had to admit, even though I use it every day, I feel like I barely touched it. I barely explored all the possibilities. It has a lot of things that I don't even know how to use it yet. But it's a great machine and it's a great addition. I think probably most of the viewers know, if they know me, I am kind of against second devices, against one device, but I think this device will kind of level the playing field, the play field, whatever the term it is.
Level the playing field.
Yes, thank you. And I think I don't have a specific great effect, the best effect that I think it is, but step sequencer. A lot of effects have that option to step sequence, and that's an amazing feature that's going to give a lot of new possibilities, and second device users are going to be scared now.
And for people out there that may not understand, what does a step sequencer mean?
So like let's say you have transpose, for instance. We can go 1 octave lower or 1 octave up, 1 down, 1 up. So we have 12 notes there. We can choose automatically, following the tempo, to change between quarter notes, between a 5th note, a 2nd note, a 7th note. So you just hum ah, and it automatically changes it, and that's a great feature now.
So just like the meme of the Helix where you just make a noise into it and it makes the whole
Yes.
track.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now you can do the
Now
same.
we can
on
do
the-
that with one device.
Now you
Yes.
can't complain anymore.
Yeah.
That is good. Effect to go and
Oh,
choose.
some beef.
Oh yeah.
So it's not 12, it's 16, I think. So it's even more OP. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go and pass it on though. I'm gonna go and say, Christoph, your experience using the new machine, favorite effect.
Well, in contrary to PSN, I'm a heavy second device user, but I still find a lot of features that makes my workflow really, I don't know how to say it, quicker. And because it can be quicker, I can do more. So it's really interesting to explore those. I like the new effects also. My favorite is reverse delay, to be honest. Sorry, reverse reverb. That's it. I really love that because it can get some really metallic textures, which is really inhuman. And I like inhuman textures, which is like, you know, contrary again to PSN, but that's how I roll. So yeah. And I also really like the fact that you can do in most of the effects, not all of them, unfortunately, but you can balance the dry and the wet signal. And that way you can send, just so you can understand, for example, the oscillator bot, what all the guys talked about, is capable of doing a whole chord just by you humming into it, because you can leave the dry signal just coming from the previous effect, and you can just add the note to it. So you just go and the whole chord appears, and that's amazing. Even for me as a 2-device user. And basically, I think that's it.
Very well said. Very
How
well
much
said.
for you to learn it to me, please?
Can you repeat the question, please? Like, what do you mean?
How much can I pay you for me to learn you this technique?
For you, it's all free. It's all free.
Yes.
Hey, shout out to FAB.
Shout out to
Oh, and by the way,
Hey, allez, ciao.
Ish.
He doesn't hear us.
by the way, what I just wanted to say, also big ups for Swissbeatbox for making this possible, and big ups for all the guys, because this is not very public yet, but we worked together a lot. We had some sessions and Zoom calls together regarding to how's everybody doing, and I can say that I joined this community not that far ago, but this is even better than I thought it is. So the amount of support and the amount of knowledge coming from different point of views is truly goddamn inspiring. Like, really, it's amazing. So big ups for you guys.
That's what it is about, right? Inspiration and motivation that brings you to the next level.
I really want to add something to that, because this is so true what Christoph is saying. As he mentioned, we've been working a lot with Boss on this prototype. As it is a prototype, it's not a finished product. And watching the artists here work together to help each other with the new device, help solve any bugs they might have had, and workflow issues and stuff has been incredible to watch. You know, it's a battle. These guys are going to be facing against each other. There's a winner, there's a prize, there's a big prize at the end. And still, these guys have been supporting each other to incredible levels. And it makes me so proud to be a part of this community, watching this and being inside, because it's just been us doing Zoom calls together. And yeah, what Christoph said is so true. So I want to say big thanks to all you guys, the judges and the participant. You guys have been absolute incredible human beings through this process. Big ups to yourselves. I wish there was a crowd here to applaud. Have you got the applaud? Yeah, thank you, mate. My man.
I was waiting until you're done.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I jumped the gun. My brain's on overdrive these days.
Don't worry, I got you, player.
Yeah.
We're going to go and continue on this line. We got 3 artists left to go and get through their first impression and favorite effects. Let's go with KBA next. Favorite effect and also impression generally of using the new MK2.
So obviously I'm kind of in the same boat as Christoph and Frosty, in the sense that I'm also pretty second device heavy in my material. And I think a lot of what Boss did with his loop station is a lot of what we had on the on our second devices, like the enhanced effects, like the enhanced audio quality, and just like the general workflow. Just seemed to just improve a lot to kind of match what we were used to on our second devices. So in that regard, I don't think for like the people that have big second devices, it's going to be like hugely revolutionizing. But what I can say is like it's been a massive boost in the sense that I feel like a lot of my stuff has been enhanced. And in terms of effects, so I just generally like that the sound quality of all the effects are better. Like the reverb sounds better. There's a high and a low cut on the reverb. Stuff like the filters sound nicer. There's like step sequencers on filters, ring mods, whatever. That's good. I'm so glad they added that. Even for second device users, that's a great feature. And I think in terms of my favorite new effect, it's probably either the electric effect, which can essentially work as an auto-tune, which is good for me because I need auto-tune, or the reverse reverb, like Christoph said, because I really like the atmosphere that it gives. And as PSN just messaged me, tape echo as always, but they had tape echo before, so it's not a new effect.
But an improved one, possibly.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair enough. I'm hearing a lot of positive things and improved stuff. I'll get to a question that came into the stream momentarily, but MH, same question, man. Favorite effect and overall impression of using the new machine.
Okay, I would say I don't have like one favorite effect, but I would say like one function that like helped me so much. Like with the old Loopstation, you couldn't use some effects together, like let's say transpose and granular delay. And now it's like possible and it's perfect. It's like literally feels kind of illegal, but it's like really great. It's like so sick. So you can basically now do like any effect, and there are like every effect on every let's say like every input effect. So it's like A, B, C, D, and it's just so sick. I'm so happy with the new Loopstation. Actually, I was like really scared of how it will come, but I'm just so happy. You know, I'm happy to be in this competition with these beautiful people.
Absolutely. And last competitor.
But you beautiful too, man. Okay.
You know. Last competitor to go and give their first impression and favorite effects. We're going to go to Mirza. You go ahead and give it your once over, sir.
Yes, for me that was I passed with different emotion. Like I'm in the 9th place, and after I'm in, and I don't know for me when I have it on my hands, and I think my favorite things, it's you know, the way you can bounce the effect, so you can play like an MPC in 3-track and record it on the track 4 with track FX. So it's really nice. And I think my favorite effect is the reverb, because I really like the new reverb. And I think they upgrade all the old effect like guitar to bass, transpose, ring modulator. It's really much more nice in the new loop. And yes, awesome experience for me.
Absolutely, and it's great that you got to go and again take into the top 8. Unfortunately for Sin, but great for you. So it's good to have you a part of this battle, man. I'm very much looking forward to what you create and see you in these battles. So again, ladies and gentlemen, judges and competitors, Kickback Battle 2021, RC-505 Mark II Loopstation Edition, right here, live and direct on Swissbeatbox. We got the first impressions, favorite effects. I want to go and get to one question that came in our live stream. I'm not sure who wrote the question, just because I just received the question, but question was asked, let me see, by Mad Speed. Oh, wait a second.
No, that's a different question.
That's a different question. All right, well.
We don't have the name of that one, sorry.
We're just getting there. But the question that came in, and something that other people have asked before about the previous loopers in general, the question is, does the new MK2, RC-5 MK2, have a better audio interface than the 505, the original version of that? I'm getting thumbs up across the board from everybody, and I'm going to go and hand that over to Sinjo to describe for the technical aspect of what that means and what that implies.
Yeah, I realized when you asked me at the beginning to talk about the improvements on the looper, I actually have a lot to say on it, and I just passed it off to Inkie without saying a word on it. So I'll take this opportunity to do that. A good question. The short answer is yes, a lot. Long answer is one of the greatest things with this new interface is something called 32-bit float processing. Now, for those out there that aren't audio geeks, you might not know what this means, but really quick, you have, generally speaking, with recording bit rates, you have 16-bit, 24-bit, and then 32. Those are both fixed point, and then 32-bit floating point. What that basically means is with a 16-bit fixed point, you have around 96 decibels of dynamic range. So you can go from 0 dB full scale down to minus 96. That's as much dynamic range as you can possibly have. With 24-bit, you have from 0 dB down to minus 144 decibels of dynamic range, which means how much you can get from the quietest sound to the loudest sound before you digitally clip or distort the sound. With 32-bit floating point, it changes completely. I can't remember all the specific details of what floating point does. I'd have to read up the manual again. But basically, with 32-bit floating point, you have 1,500 and I think 28 decibels of dynamic range. It is impossible to ever clip the internal interface of the device, which means you don't even have to set the gain input on your mic. You just have to get the relative levels between all the tracks on your looper sounding good, and the rest you can do in your recording software. The only limitation here is your recording software that you use on your computer has to be able to record at 32-bit. Logic Pro, for example, can only record at 24-bit. But most recording softwares can handle this. It's in such a massive upgrade. When I heard that, that was the most exciting thing about the new looper for me personally as a sound engineer and producer. It also means that even with the dynamic range, if you're recording super quiet and you boost that signal in post, it doesn't bring the noise floor up because the dynamic range is so far between that no matter how much you boost that signal, the sound from the circuit board, like, you know, when you have a quiet sound and you have to boost it really loud again, you can hear the background static of the circuitry being recorded. That doesn't happen with 32-bit float. So this interface is incredible. The background of PSN exactly describes my feeling when I think about this. So yes, the short answer is yes, this interface is on another level. Absolutely. And I'm super excited about that. Yeah. For me as an engineer.
Man. And somebody that's going to be having to eventually, when this product is out and having it used in competitions, it's going to be better for you as well. Another thing I saw that they had just by seeing it visually is the sliders. You know, you actually they're much longer, and I hear they're more durable. It just sounds like it's they took the time to go and make sure that they upgraded that for people that use a lot of them, because I hear some loopers have gone through many loop stations already from so much use, and it's good to go and have a very durable thing. So once again, big shout out, boss. Let's do this. We're gonna go and take a step away just because I don't want to. We could go and talk about this forever, but there's the information on their website, so make sure that you guys go and check out the website if you want to go and take a look at it. The new product that's coming out, once again, RC-505 mkII, going to be out very, very soon. They're just going to be making sure that when it comes out, with all these people's help, they're going to have the best possible machine to go and give to you. So I'm going to go and give the opportunity now to quickly just talk about the Kickback Battle in general with this new device as well. And big shout outs, I believe it was Riff who asked that question. So big up to Rythmind in the chat there. But I just want to go and give the opportunity for every single one of these gentlemen to go and just, I'll start off with Frosty because I see him there and he makes me laugh and makes me smile. Good to see him. Frosty, in the Kickback Battle, is there anybody specifically that you are looking forward and want to go up against if you have the opportunity? And at this point in time, don't tell me that whole thing that everybody says is, oh, I want to battle everybody and let's just be friendly. Get a little bit of tension going, a little bit of 1-2 punching, WWF it up if you be so kind. Is there anybody that you want to go and get in that battle ring with for the Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition?
Beef time.
Yeah, I think Christoph maybe. Like, I think it would be a really cool stylistic battle.
All right.
And maybe KBA as well. Again, stylistic battle is going to be really cool.
Yeah, I would like to add, I want to see like Frosty and the Mage. Stylistically, they will look like great.
Well, we'll have to see how the seeding rounds work out and who battles who.
Battle for who's the real Frosty.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go with KBA next. Same question, man. Who do you want in that? Who do you want in that battle arena? Who do you want in that ring out of these gentlemen here, out of your peers?
I'm looking. There's a lot, but I'm trying to pick like one. I'll go with PSN because we teamed for KBB6. And now we're against each other in KBB21. You know, it's been 15 years. And it's time we get back in the ring.
Let's go. Beefs of old become a new kickback battle coming at you. PSN, who do you want in this battle? Who's on the list there that's on your list? Who's on your mark list here?
Well, to be honest, like I don't want to be too like broad, but with the new effects that we have and the new possibilities, I think anyone I face will be interesting to use these new possibilities to make counters for the loopers, you know? Like when I think about, well, it's kind of a spoiler maybe, but when I think about Christoph, I might want to use the effect called twist, that it does something that he did on his kickback wildcard. Like I hope no one goes against him and uses that, because then I just revealed my tactic. But yeah, like there's plenty of possibilities that we can cover all the loopers here, so no one specific.
All right, I would give you a round of applause for that answer, but it's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted you to pick out someone specifically, but you know what? Good on you, sir. Let's go with MH. MH, who's the person that you want in that ring? Who's somebody that you think would go up stylistically?
Yeah, I want to battle Frosty because, like, so people can decide who looks like who. If I look like Frosty or if Frosty looks like me.
Yes.
You know, the alpha battle, you know.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys were to battle, is there anything you got, like a wager that you'd put on that in between the two?
Oh my god. Yeah. Frosty, if we battle, we need to do the same clothes, okay? Same everything. Like,
I'm not buying a hoodie just for that.
That's, you know, when I was talking to Sinja about my joke, like I just was thinking like, you need to take even the same haircut.
He's went bald. I'm not gonna cut my hair.
No, you have to.
Oh, you have to.
It's perfect.
You have to, MH.
Oh my god.
What do you think I went bald for? Let's go.
Official.
It will grow back till GBB.
If I battle Frosty,
man.
okay, if I battle Frosty, I'm gonna go bald.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna go.
Yes.
Quarter final. Let's go.
On the stream, you heard it here. If he does go in battle, he's going bald.
You gotta do it for the memes, bro.
Yes,
And
I'm gonna
Frosty
do it
needs
for
to
the
buy a
memes.
hoodie.
Oh yeah.
All right.
No, let's say maybe we can talk internally. I can't promise anything, but send out 2 SBX hoodies, so they're both wearing exactly the same clothing. It's got to be done, man.
Let's go.
That's a good idea, Sinjo.
Yes.
All right, we'll see who looks like who. Hopefully that battle.
All right, judges, you heard how you're gonna do the scores.
Oh, whoa! Wait now, this is gonna be. Don't let
serious.
that
I was
influence
joking.
seeding.
No conspiracies here, but never say never, right?
Hey, you never know what's gonna happen seeding round. We gotta go and see. All right, MH says he wants a little piece of Frosty. Frosty wants him. All right. Let's go with Mirza. Who is it out of this top 8 that you would like to go have the opportunity to go and exchange with?
Yes, for me, I don't have really an idea, but now I can say I really want to hear PSN cover me rap fast in French. Let's go.
Okay.
It will be in Portuguese, but it will be rap.
No, in French. Yes, but by the way, yes, I don't know all the participants. Yes.
All right. Well, maybe we're gonna have a little bit of a beatbox / rap off. It's gonna be going down live and direct between the two of y'all if you're gonna get in there seeding round wise, and that's why you guys got to watch the seeding rounds and make your calls from home. Who you think is gonna be facing who? Continuing on, let's go up to who have I not asked yet. Josh O, did I already ask you? I don't think I did, but I'm gonna ask you even if I did again. Who is it that you want to battle in this top 8? Who's looking at you and you looking at them across the way in that battle arena?
There's so many choices. I'll go with either Robin or MH. I want to see who does the best chord progressions. Chord progression battle. Let's go.
Okay. All right. I like that. It's gonna be a dope battle. I think we have 2 people left to go and ask. Let me go and see. Let's go with Robin. Did I already ask you? I don't think so.
Not yet.
So who is it that you want to go and battle in the Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation?
Yeah, make some beef now. Come on.
Yeah. First of all, to give some beef, just to tell you guys, I have 2 rounds already almost prepared for 2 of you guys. But I want
yes.
And to answer, no, just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. And to answer the question, I would love to battle Josh O also because he was my favorite wild card on the 8 of us, and he's the one who used Harmony, and I'm really a huge fan of Harmony. And I also would love to battle PSN because I'm a huge fan of him, and I love what he brings to the Loopstation community, how he brings musicality to his tracks, his bass lines and everything. I would love to.
Solid answers. He answers questions of who he wants to battle, but gives them praise at the same time. Very well thought out, sir.
That'd be a hell of a style clash, Robin versus PSN. I want to see that.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And last but not least, I'm gonna be going asking you, Christoph. I think you're the last gentleman I haven't asked yet, but who is it that you would want to battle? And if I did ask you already, I'm sorry for repeating myself.
No, but KB is also missed. So after hearing Joshua saying this chord progression battle, I've got something for you, bro. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. It would be awesome. And also, as I said before, in I think in previous stream or somewhere, it would be really cool to battle Frosty and again KBA, because as we said it before, we are relying on the second device, and it would be nice to, see who does it better, I guess.
Okay. Wow. So we got a little bit of a series of battles that could be going down. I like it. Get the energy up. Before we jump out of here, because again, we got to go and keep these things on time. I wanted to go and ask the judges for one last opinion of. I want to just go and we'll go to Inkie first, and I'll say Inkie.
Inkie, who do you want to battle?
As I said before, like MH and Frosty is like number 1 for me. Like I want to see them battling. Like, very excited about this. And yeah, I don't know. All participants really amazing.
I can't do it. I can't take it seriously. It's so beautiful.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't wait when MH get bold, basically.
Dude, it's gonna like the meme won't be a meme anymore. It's just facts at that point. If you shave your head, oh my goodness.
Let's go.
So yeah, that's my choice.
Okay, and Saro, what's
you
a
can
battle
throw
you'd like
your
to see
hair in the
happen?
crowd of GBB MH if you want to,
Yes, let's go.
I would love to see Robin versus PSN.
Oh man, they already said they want to do that battle, so we might have to go and see that happen. Right? And on a serious note, though, aside from questioning who you want to go and see battle and who you want to battle, back to the judges. Since it's a new device, since the MK2 is a new device, the Mark II, could you go and how are you going to be able to judge it since you've had time with it yourself, but just the same amount of time as the competitors? So will that affect how you go and judge things? And will you have to take time, I take it, to really break down how they made something through the machine? I'll go through Inkie first. I know you guys understand looping. You're obviously at the forefront and you've had experience on the machine, but how will this new machine affect the way that you judge something, if it will?
Yeah, Of course, I will see how new features will be utilized, but by participants, it's really important because it will show like how many time they spend, like how deep they go to the machine. So yeah, it's really important, and of course, like I want to see and hear really great produced tracks.
Absolutely. That's a note to all the competitors. And Saro, how will this new machine, new prototype affect your judging? And also, what are you looking for from the competitors?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
I'll try that again. So
I had the lag, that's why.
Oh, no, it's okay. So with the new Mark II being a new machine, how will this affect your judging? Because you are still seeing the possibilities of it now.
I don't know what to reply to this, but how I will judge the new effects? That's what you mean? I don't get it.
Yes, the new effects, the new possibilities, because it's a new machine. So
I think I will not change my judging because of new machine. I think that exactly the same with the RC-505. Like we do the music, all of us do good music, but this is a battle. I will judge a battle, not new effect or
Fair enough. And my follow-up question was, is there anything you want to say to the competitors of what you are looking for as a judge?
I'm looking for the quality of the track, the how so many things, but my English, how you build up your track, how you go to the drop, and how some lot of things like that, and the quality of the track. Like I said, we do music, it's not the same as solo for me. So that's also a feeling, I think, for me, the loop station.
Absolutely.
And of course the battles. If someone battle,
Hey man, appreciate it, and I'm looking much forward to having you on as a judge, man. If you're gonna go and get a top line of judges when it comes to looping, you gotta have Saro, Inkie, and our boy Rythmind for sure. So definitely some great judges there, and thank you for jumping on board here. But once again, we talked about the new machine, some of the new features, and if you guys want more information, go and check out the website. If you look it up, there's a lot of different information on the new product that's coming out in the fourth quarter of this year, which is going to be the loop station that they're currently using for the Kickback Battle 2021 edition right here. The RC-505 Mark II is coming out, so you'll be able to see some of the possibilities. And just to go and run through one more time, we will be having the battles starting with the seeding rounds August 8th, Sunday, August 8th. So this Sunday, we're going to be coming out with the first seeding round, and it's going to be running through the 15th. The quarterfinals are the 23rd to 18th of September. Semifinals, September 20th to October 3rd, and the finals will be running from October 11th to October 17th. So make sure that you guys keep tuned in right here, because Swissbeatbox can be putting out new videos all the time for the Kickback Battle 2021 Loopstation Edition RC-505 Mark II that is going to be coming here. I want to go and run one more time. I'll give Sinjo a chance to go and say one last word before we jump out, then Paponi, and we're going to wrap this thing up like Christmas morning. So Sinjo, to you, my friend.
Hey, I got a couple things to say. Sorry, I'll try to make it as short as possible. First off, I want to remind everyone, this is a prototype right now that everyone's using. It's not the final product. I saw a few people commenting, will they get to keep it, blah, blah, blah. They will have to send this one back to Boss, and they will receive a brand new one when it's the final product. In the meantime, they're going to be using this for the battles. Another thing I keep seeing popping up in the chat is a lot of people keep saying that Sin was too busy to do the battle. That is not entirely true. He was too busy to go through learning to use a new prototype device, which was not announced in the initial part because, of course, it was secret. So he attempted to give it a go. But because the workflow is very different and there were some initial bugs because it is a prototype device and we've been working through with Boss, that's why he dropped out. That's the main reason why he dropped out. So I just want to clarify that for everyone because he's been getting a lot of messages, obviously, from people saying that, oh, why did you drop out, da, 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 da. He had very legitimate reasons. He just wasn't allowed to talk about them yet. I just want to make that very clear for everyone. Other than that, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for the whole process. It's been an absolute pleasure running through this. You guys have been unbelievable troopers during this process. I want to say another shout out to Boss. The development team at Boss have been incredible working with us, running updates constantly, new software updates for the device, feedback loops going directly with the development team. And we got to a place where it's a really incredible machine and it's shaping up to be unbelievable a release by the end of the year. So I'm really looking forward to that. And other than that, let's go for these battles, guys. You have no idea what's coming for the seeding rounds. Once the battles start face to face, I want to see these responses going back and forth, the memes, the call outs. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, thanks for sticking with us, guys. Thanks for being on this journey. Thanks for shaving your head, Frosty. I love it. Now it's just down to you. MH, you got to do it. There's just no other way. There is no other way. And thank you, Scott, for having us and for being such an amazing person and host. And Papuni for being Papuni.
Let's go. And speaking of Papuni, once again, Papuni, any last words you want to go and say anything shout-out-wise or anything you want to say before we jump off the stream?
Yeah, I want to thank really Boss because it's a very big, it's a big company. It's a group belonging to Roland in Japan, and they're actually not really into the market that we're building because they're usually produce devices for guitars, and this is something new with the beatboxing, and it's beautiful to see that they're giving respect to us, to what we're building, and I want to thank them a lot for really trying so hard to make us happy. This is beautiful, so thank you for that. I want to thank also one more time our timekeeper for this. If you are into watches or if you're all about into time, then please go and just check out their YouTube channel and subscribe to them, or on Instagram, and then don't unfollow, but really stay on there and check out what they're doing. I feel like this is a different kind of style of a watch. I'm also very excited to see what's going to happen with the haircut of MH. So I hope that this somehow will work out. I want to give a shout out to Saro. I wished somebody from the competitors today said, I want to battle Saro. Because he's like, the battle god of the loop scene, and I adore that, and I have so much respect for him as an artist, and I'm actually excited what he will do on the new machine, and I'm excited for everybody, but I want some beef, it's I would have hoped somebody said let's bring Saro somehow in, but all good. We have MH, Frosty perhaps, and I'm sure the other battles will be dope. Shout out to Braz and the guys
Squid.
there.
The Squid's in the building. This is a brilliant, man. Oh my God, that's the best.
Yeah. And everyone else in the chat, that is watching, I hope you will tune in for Kickback. And, we're on our way to hit 500 members. We're at 457. So, if you feel inclined, join us. And let's see what's going to happen the next 2.5 months, and the game is on. There's main prizes now to give away. Good luck to everybody. And let's hope that you learn more and more about the machine. I think what PSN said is important. And I feel like that's also like a driver to be more motivated, right? There's so much more to do on the machine. It feels like barely something has been done. So let's go to work, guys. You should feel so privileged because you all have an advantage now. Enjoy that.
Ooh, let's go.
They got a bit of a head start.
Much love. And the last thing that I'm going to say before I'm giving it back to Scott, shout out to Scott and Heidful. I want to give a shout out to Sinjo, who really took responsibility to take this project on and work and collaborate with everyone, and working with Boss and then working with the loopers. Thank you, Sinjo, for everything you're doing. Without you, this would have never happened. So I feel like in beatboxing, it shows just simply more and more that sound is the most important thing. We want to have high quality, and I hope, Sinjo, you level up yourself and you get better at this too. So
yeah, I appreciate
keep working hard, bro. Keep working hard, but that you are so helpful in this process, man, means a lot. So merci, monsieur processus.
Si même, ma gueule.
Processus.
Processus. I also want to say a little shout out to PSN as well. I said earlier, Inkie was helping me a lot with. I mean, all these guys were in on it, but I think PSN almost broke his brain in the process of figuring out the prototype. So massive respect to you for dedicating so much of your extra time and energy. Now I would say you can retire and just concentrate on the battles, mate. You've done a brilliant job here. So thank you. And thank you to the rest of all of you guys. Sorry, I didn't want to take the last word away from Peponi. That was such beautiful
Thank
words.
you to Latte who became a member. So this means a lot to me. Thank you. If any day, anytime you want to become a member, if you're watching this live, make me happy. Let's go.
You want to make your friend Peponi happy, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, thank you for tuning in today. Once again, we appreciate everybody that tuned in, watched, and there's going to be a new loop station which was announced. Once again, RC-505 Mark II will be out at the end of quarter. Oh my god, it looks like my friend Inkie just transported himself right into Saro's room. Mind-blowing stuff.
Wow. Oh my
Magic.
Magic.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for tuning into the stream. Make sure that you keep on following Swissbeatbox. Videos are going to be start dropping for the seeding round of the SBX Kickback Battle 2021 coming August 8th, this Sunday. And first up is Mirza with the new machine, first person on the beatbox scene to go and put out a video with it. So we're going to go and see the possibilities of this new machine with all our battlers. Thank you very much, Sinjo, for being a part of this once again, my friend. If you guys do want to go and follow him up, he's going to be throwing out more streams, and as well as get your stuff mixed by the best in the game. Go through Sinjo. Big ups to Peponi. Big ups to Peponi, as per usual, man. Guys always pushing the scene forward with all of his heart, so it's all but love, everything but love, man. Just always love with our good friend Peponi there. I want to go and run through our judges. Big ups to Saro. Make sure you go and check out his tracks. He's going to be putting out new stuff as well, and he's got a tough job, as well as Inkie and Rythmind. Inkie's in between, possibly transferring his energies somewhere in the world. He'll be showing up, but Inkie, big ups to you as well, and Rythmind, thank you for being on the judging panel. Big ups to all our judges, as well as now our competitors. Finally, you'll be seeing all these rounds coming, so make sure that you guys go and follow up all these people as well on all their social medias. But we got PSN, we got Robin, we got KBA, we got Christoph, we got Josh O. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Frosty, and we have Mirza. So make sure that you follow up all of them.
And we have
You said
MA.
Frosty.
I
No,
count
it's
as Frosty.
Oh,
It's the same. We've already
It's the
established
same
this.
thing.
It's the same thing. That's why you weren't on the thumbnail. I mean, you were in the thumbnail. Both of you were in the thumbnail.
well, once again, we'll see how all the seeding rounds go. Make sure that you keep subscribed. And if you want to become a member, become a member. Shoutouts to all our sponsors. Once again, give it up for Roland. Give it up for Boss. Bomb, bringing that new product in. Bringing up V-Moda for the headphones, DPA on the microphones, and right here we got Fortis on the watches. So once again, check them on out on all their social medias. Thank you for joining us. I'm so excited to go and see what everyone brings to the table. It's your boy Scott Jackson. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I can say it when I know I'm going to be on time because I got Fortis on my wrist, and I say that's time.